Your data is your attention. Your attention is your energy. Who has your energy? In this video, I'm going to discuss this essay titled The Energetic Theory of Data and how this will prepare you for the world of AI that is to come. Welcome to the attention economy, where your very focus has become a commodity that constantly inflates. What is the attention economy? It is a state where the acquisition of your attention holds prominence in society. We live in an era where information is easier than ever to access in the world. The time to pay attention to that information is limited, however. We're constantly being bombarded with distractions that try to gain our attention for a low return on investment. This is only going to increase with intensity with the innovative technology constantly at the forefront. The knowledge on how to maintain your attention for the highest return on investment is the greatest skill you can acquire in the digital age. The structure of civilization is based upon individual components. We can represent each component as an atom, the proton being the self defined autonomous self, while the electron represents the mind. What makes data so important in this regard is through machine learning and the input that each user gives when interacting with technology. The information the user receives is curated based upon what they give their attention to. This form of curated information, when used improperly, creates endless forms of distraction and destabilization. If we were to use an analogy of our atom, it would be the electrons, such as the mind, discharged from its proton and striving to connect to a positive polarity. This sort of discharging element of technological innovation resembles what Gustavus called crowd psychology. It is a state where the critical faculties of the mind are subverted towards group thinking and behavior. It is this danger of algorithmic machine learning to encourage this kind of group behavior that is distressing. Scientific information and artistic achievement have come from rigorous use of man's critical faculties. This would be considered a classic case of the prisoner's dilemma in game theory. If you're unfamiliar with game theory, it is the mathematical procedure of obtaining conclusions from assumptions. The prisoner's dilemma is a scenario where two criminals who intended to rob a store get caught trespassing through the back door. The police officer has no proof that they intended to rob the store, so cannot charge them with a greater crime. So he gives each a bargain. If one of them confesses, then the other will go to jail, while the other one has zero time in jail. In this scenario, we represent that through the matrix shown above. We represent each criminal as player one and player two. If both don't confess, it would be a -1, which would represent 1 month time in jail. Then they both have to go in 1 month in prison. If one of them confesses, the other pays for the decision with a longer sentence, either with 0, -12, or -12 and 0, depending on which player confesses and which one keeps quiet. If both confess, then they both go to jail with -8, -8. We can use this matrix to determine the benefit each player gains from their decisions. We can relate this to those who understand the potential of data against another person who does not. It is the possibility of ignorance that gives the other opponent the competitive advantage. A player who understands the nature of the game while maintaining their atomic structure from discharging elements of society has a much greater chance of benefiting them in the attention economy or energetic structure which we find ourselves today. On an organizational scale, a brutal meritocratic structure is highly beneficial to maintaining one's attention from bankruptcy. This decision making structure allows for the most effective ideas to flourish and direct an organization to its desired destinations. On an individual level, one would need to construct their own system for managing one's attention. This system would allow oneself to direct themselves in an autonomous manner in society to their own desired ends. And that would be how you could actually prepare yourself for the world of AI. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about this, there'll be a free PDF copy in the description, completely free. You can just get it on my website, it's available there. I wish you well in these strange times that we find ourselves, and yeah, have a nice day.